Say what? Yo, who was that? ATL show coming live. Speak about the world. Know that we are still. We got ATL Legacy, the podcast. On God, we're taking over for the ATL show.
Naya, what?
The ATL show's on, duh.
I just.
Get out! Get out!
Naya, it's supposed to be for adults only. It's supposed to be.
ATL, they're back.
It's my time again.
Anthony, Tioma, T7, Legacy. They're back. They're the best. Let's get it. Season 2.
I'm the best at this shit, that's fact. And there's only one reason that I came back. I'm here to set the fucking record straight. Okay, I'm the best you other cats just spell the way. First off, ain't no beef with the spitters in my city. But if it comes with 28, then shit get gritty. I'm shitty. Yeah, I shit on rappers. Even dead on the scene, since you wanna be actors. It's the message. I'm talking open hills and places. Schools over feeling foggy, I'll be patient and waiting. It seems y'all forgot who really runs the throne. Screaming y'all number one, just because I was gone. See, ain't no stopping me now. I'm on the move. I'm on against team. Once me, you ready to lose. The game, the street, the zone is took. This the message. Hope it leave you from me rapper. Sure. Yeah. The message. So y'all know. Yeah. The monster is back. And I'm at my spot.
ATL, ho.
Just-in-time accessories. We definitely have the bling and everything in between. Just-in-time accessories. Tayama Copeland is your independent paparazzi consultant. You can find Tayama on Instagram at Tayama01 or Facebook Tayama Copeland or 954-873-6659 or justintimeaccessories@gmail.com or the website justintimeaccessories.com. Everything is only $5. All jewelry is nickel and lead free. You can find Tayama live on her page, Tayama Copeland. Just-in-time accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Check it out.
Legacy Unlocked. When you're locked out of your vehicle, you can't get in your car, call Legacy. Serving West Palm Beach and surrounding cities. That's area code 229-630-7615. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you been denied disability, Social Security, or custodianship of your children? Call Antonio Williams. He has the knowledge and experience to fight the government on your behalf. Let him represent you. That's Antonio Williams, your non-legal attorney consultant.
WTCZ Music Box Radio in the Chill Zone every Monday and Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can find it on YouTube at D-Lo Productions. Once again, that's YouTube, look up D-Lo Productions. We play the best in R&B, rhythm and blues, oldies, favorites. And there's a request line, 682-200-9345. Once again, that is WTCZ Music Box Radio in the Chill Zone with your host, D-Lo. Every Monday and Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Check it out.
Get in here. Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of the Anthony Brown Show. This episode that we call the ATL. Yes, I want to just remind everybody, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. It costs you absolutely nothing. Guess what, folks? We just hit 6,500 subscribers, a new milestone. So we just hit 6,500 subscribers. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Comment below, and if you comment, we will share your comments live here on the screen, read them, and respond accordingly. And definitely hit that like button. And I'm joined tonight by my sister, the very beautiful, the very lovely Tyson.
Hey, everybody.
And I'm also joined by my other sister, Miss Lawayne, and Miss Voice to Men, Miss T Savage.
Hey everybody, greetings.
And of course, the one that's a pain in my side, a headache. I tell you, have a show out everywhere you go, can't take him nowhere in public. Mr. Legacy, the Great.
ATL, what it is, baby?
Dread boy, the Dread boy.
And all the way from the Midwest, the owner and operator from the Chill Zone, none other than the best no Republic in Texas.
In Texas, baby. What's happening?
Welcome, everybody.
Legacy, me see your dread boy there. I like how you look. Yes, man.
Yes, he is dreaded.
Yes, man, that dread boy.
I just want to start singing reggae songs. Yes, Naya. Yeah. What about this reggae sugar? All right, here you go. Oh, na. Hey, Miss Paula.
Hey, Miss Paula.
Oh, na.
What's going on, Miss Paula?
Miss Paula, Simma. Miss Paula got the keys to my bima.
She got the keys to my truck, yeah?
Okay. Eerie.
Hey, Remedy.
Hey, boo.
Hey, Rim.
Yeah, Miss Paula, I told you this too shall pass. She said she's recovering.
We rooting for you.
Yes, we are.
Praying for you.
Amen. And my prayers go beyond the ceiling. So,
You don't go no further than the top of your head.
my prayers go beyond the ceiling, go all the way to the heavenly.
Who?
My prayers. Especially for Miss Paula.
Well, that would be all of us then, especially for Miss Paula.
Exactly.
Oh, definitely.
As we're praying for a speedy recovery.
Hi, Miss Remedy.
Listen,
Jojo,
I have a picture on the show which is going to lead into the question of the day. Recently, in recent news, why is it that every time you turn around, whenever black male athletes are drafted, and they always got a Karen on their side? And here's a picture that goes with what I'm saying. So with that thought being said, the question of the day is, again, why every time a black man is drafted for the NBA or the NFL, he always has a Karen on his side? Now, this was recently done in the black Twitter and the black media is in a frenzy. Who want to talk about it?
I do. I'm always talking about it.
Go ahead.
I definitely do. And I find it to be kind of troubling and problematic because my thing is, up until the time they got drafted, they dated sometimes they dated Keisha, they dated Naquama and Naima and all them.
The black
girls. The black girls. But as soon as they get drafted, Here come blonde hair, blue eyed Karen. So Naima, Naquesha, and all them are no good for them anymore. And they feel like, I guess they feel like it's a boost to their image. So if I got a blonde hair, blue eyed white woman on my arm, everyone will look at me better. Everyone will respect me more than if I had a Keisha or Naquima on my arm. They would respect me better.
That's actually what they tell them.
Mm-hmm.
They tell them you need that Becky to go
Give
further.
me that Becky.
I can't with you.
On that liquor, oh so heavy.
I'm gonna give you another view.
I'm noticing. Can I say this? And I don't mean to. I know it had nothing to do with the question today, but it has something to do. I'm noticing the same trend when it comes to gay black celebrities. Gay black celebrities. Most of them are with white counterparts. None of them are with black people. Absolutely none of them. Not one.
What were you gonna say, Legacy?
We tend to love to just throw this bullshit on the black men. So I'm finna take you to some real shit. I had an opportunity if I wouldn't have got caught up. One thing Thelma didn't say is partially true. When you do get to colleges, you do find yourself being pulled more and told that direction, the lighter the skin is, the better for you. That does happen from time to time in the league, or even when you're in college. But what we don't want to say is, because we love to shift the narrative to make it seem like, oh, the black man said fuck the black woman. That's not always the case. The case is this: half of the individuals that are athletes, whether it's basketball, baseball, football, or whatever, most of those athletes right there couldn't get the time of day when they was in high school dealing with, a lot of them had to deal with acne, and they probably wasn't in the in crowd at that time. And a lot of black women shunned these black men, didn't give them the time of day because they like
That's
it.
an excuse.
What?
They liked it what they liked it.
Let me tell you, if you're in the NBA draft, you was already in the in crowd in school. You didn't just get drafted out of the air.
I played football, baseball, and ran track at the Division I level. And every athlete that's an athlete don't always pull holes.
Shit, I ain't never seen that. That's at y'all school.
You got
they ain't do that at Palm Beach Lakes. I don't know nothing about that.
You have a big, aggressive black athletes that are intimidating to our high school that some women don't give them the time of day. One of our greatest black athletes that has ever walked the earth is from golf. His name is Tiger Woods. And people ask Tiger Woods, why didn't he date black women? Tiger Woods say, when I was growing up in school, black girls paid me no attention.
But Tiger Woods say he's not black, so what did that question even matter?
Tiger Woods can say what he want to say, but we know he's black. But what I'm saying is, why would I give
Woods said he's Caucasian?
Why would I give attention to someone or any certain race based off of the fact when I grew up with you, you didn't have the time of day for me. But now that I done made it, you want me to look back and say, oh, well, because my mama black, my sister black, my auntie's black, that I need to be with. No, you need to be with who made it okay for you to know who you are and what you like. So I don't have an issue with Venus Williams dating a Hispanic dude. I don't care about that. But what I'm telling you is, we don't go out looking for Bethany. Bethany be in the cold ass snow. When there's a blizzard out there and we playing in Boise State with a damn hoodie on out there with your sign up. Juanisha ain't coming out there in the cold ass snow. She gonna drink up
the bullshit because Boo Boo Kitty rewind them cameras, and yes they are.
But just cause you see black women, I don't mean they there for those individuals. Come on.
You know who the wives of those individuals are. So that to me, legacy, and I'm gonna say it. I call bullshit on all of that.
Well, Donnell,
Everything you just said, I call bullshit.
Hold on. Donnell, let me ask you a question.
Excuses. They're all excuses.
Have you played any sport in your life?
Yes.
What level did you play it to?
I played actually
to where?
Level. I played.
Who you play for the Division I level?
I played tennis. I didn't play nothing else. I didn't play nothing.
How many times did you see other than your mama? Because I mean, I swear to God, I ain't never heard you ever. So, where did you play tennis at, Don Allen?
In my school. Where else was I gonna play it at?
The name of the school, Mr. Allen.
Did I not say the name of my school just a few minutes ago? Palm Beach
Lakes.
I'm a Ram.
So after Palm Beach Lakes, you went to a Division I college?
No, I went to prison. I didn't end up going, but I went to prison.
As I'm gonna say, I don't have a problem with nobody on draft day sitting by who loves them, whether she's white, black, blue, green, or yellow. If you got somebody that's in your corner that's gonna be there for you, then make it happen. But let's not make an excuse because we have just as many black women out here dating outside of their race and hanging on to good credit, all because marrying white men for good credit and money.
Wait a minute. So you was just at my house. So you need to be with a white man to get your good credit. You know what, Legacy? I don't know what the fuck you sipping on over there, but you done went stage left. All the way together.
How is it
you and Anya drinking the same shit. She left me from going to boys to men, and you just left.
Thank you, Kamal. Thank you, Kamal. Thank you, Kamal.
Kamal said
Legacy is wholly tripping.
Kamal ain't proved no point by saying Legacy tripping.
Legacy, stop drinking what you drink it. It's fucking up your thinking ability.
That's not what I tell you, Mom. That's not what I asked for. If a man decides that he's tired of dealing with y'all black asses, fuck him.
What are y'all black women that made Legacy real hot? Just so y'all know. Cause I can go show y'all a video where Legacy was sitting there talking about if you weren't mulatto or white, they told you weren't gonna be as successful.
Right, you right, Tay.
So who pissed you off? Who you want me to cuss out? What's their name?
Karen will hold on, read that.
Karen will put up with things that our sisters will not. Our sisters will demand respect. Amen on that.
Let me tell you that too, but I hate to tell y'all, Karen been busting these niggas head left and right too. Oh, yeah. Karen ain't taking that shit no more.
Not no more.
I got clips to show you.
She's into it. She's the 2022 Karen now.
Okay.
The role model. Karen will allow the brother to walk all over them until they marry him.
Black women too.
Monica said you said that, Legacy.
Thank you.
Oh, Lord. Don't blow up his head, please.
I don't care. To me, love is love. But I just know for a fact they target the black young men.
You are correct.
How they women should be. If you're my color and lighter, you pretty much good to skate.
Right.
But if you're darker,
what's your color? We don't see your avatar for the last couple of weeks.
Let me tell y'all what I'm going through over here. So I'm having fat women problems. And my face done got so full that I don't like my fat women problems.
Tell people you beautiful regardless if you got a few chunks around you.
Listen, I understand everybody and they made me tell me that. But until I get rid of this second chin, this is what y'all gonna get, or I could go on leave. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. I just can't.
You thought about it, but you can't.
I just can't.
I can't.
But you know, I just think, like Tay said, that she's definitely right. We definitely targeted, but at the same time, I mean, I look at LeBron James. I look at all these athletes that don't. date outside the race or haven't married Karen. But LeBron holds on to something that most people don't have in life no more, which is
Steph Curry too.
He had a young lady who he got with in high school, and he stuck with her till now. But that was genuine love. Somebody who loved him from the dirt when he was living from apartment to apartment, living and sleeping with friends. She still was his. So when you
can't say that because OJ, his first wife, she was with him from the dirt and everything. But when he got really, really big, what did he do? He turned around and dumped his wife and went and got a Karen.
But let me ask you this, B. Let me ask you this. We watch women right now to this day.
Thank you, Remedy.
We watch women right now to this day, black, whatever, white, whatever color, and they get with men who have plenty of money, get married, have a child, and after they complete their mission of doing that, they decide that they no longer want to be in a relationship with that individual no more and walk away with a large chunk of that man's fortune. And nobody complains about that being as a trap. Well, and black women do it, and white women, and whoever else. But we want to say that when you talk about OJ, everybody have a preference to change whatever it is that they want to change in their life. That's why you're human. That's why you have an opinion. That's why you have a choice to choose what you want to do and be with who you want to be with.
Well, with that being said, all I can say is when y'all go over there with Becky and she mess you up, don't come over here for the sisters to cover you when shit go wrong.
But the sisters don't already have a shot to mess us up, and that's probably why they went that way.
Oh Lord, what black woman pissed you off?
Hey, somebody pissed you off today. What happened?
Some black woman pissed you off this week.
I'm gonna call you as soon as the broadcast over. We doing a one-on-one. What happened?
Ain't nobody pissed me off. I ain't mad about nothing.
Cause you was mad at the black women tonight.
No,
on tonight, you are mad at the black woman.
Two of my favorite black women in the world.
On tonight, you are mad at the black women.
No, I'm not mad.
I don't know what they did, but honey,
I don't know what they scarred you.
Do you need me to go beat them up?
No, don't fight.
You need a hug. Legacy, you need a hug.
He-Man's Women Haters Club. He-Man's Women Haters Club. Like on Little Rascal.
Monica said, what do you choose, Legacy, since you got so much to say? Inquiring minds want to know.
Oh, let me tell you, he like dark chocolate. So if you a light bright, your ass is scored.
But you can't be a fluffaluffagus.
Oh yeah, he did say that. He did. He did say that.
Hold on.
Onion, you right. So he just blew smoke up my ass talking about you still beautiful.
Him.
Yes, Dre.
Gather him.
Gather
him. Gather him.
You call big bitches and BBW's fluffaluffagus.
You been
don't make us go to the archives.
Legacy, you been gathered.
Hey, I'm about to fluffaluffagus.
Shit.
That's her own mindset that make her feel like because she ain't a size 8 right now.
No, you feel like if a girl if she bigger than 175, she a fluffaluffagus.
No, so you really want to dive into that right now?
Hey, we got a whole show. Hold on.
Okay.
Flag on the plate. Tony, go look for that clip. You got a whole clip with you telling us about fluffaluffagus.
Savage. I didn't say Savage was wrong, but I do have a preference. I don't. Me and women with 5 stomachs don't get along.
5 stomachs. Jesus.
Listen, Remedy, I know he loved me, but boy, I need y'all red bitches to know. If you red, don't even waste your time.
Don't waste your time.
You black, you
know what? I can't say that, and I can't because I have a preference. I only like dark skin, so I don't like light skin. I don't have a preference. I dated light skin once in my life, but that was a mistake. Tony know who I'm talking about. That was a definite mistake.
Savage, don't you like thugs?
No, not anymore.
Oh, see, you changed it, but you did like them.
You had to. I had to because the thugs are trying to black your eyes, and now somebody gonna die. I can't be doing it. Can't be doing that. Thugs like to fight. You want a thug till he want to black your eye and choke you up against the wall? We ain't doing that.
You crazy.
It's the truth though.
Savage said, no, you're not gonna choke me. I'll put me up against the wall. No,
don't choke me unless I ask you to.
Ooh.
And do it the right way.
Yeah, I'm gonna dig your cousin.
Now that's that good. What's up, Cordell?
What's up, Cordell?
Let me tell y'all, this world is so small. We were sitting there talking about a funeral that we had this weekend. And Tony tell me, you and Cordell must be related. My mama say, tell me you played with this boy every day when you were little. Every day. How you don't? You know what? Cordell, see? That's why we never hunched or nothing.
Oh, God.
Our kids would have came out retarded.
Oh my Jesus. Allegedly.
This bitch stupid.
Allegedly. Tony, where's your allegedly?
Hey, y'all know Cordell love titties, and I'm 95% titties right now. Okay.
You know what? If you would have had a baby from Cordell, you wouldn't have had no milk in your titties because he would have been trying to suck all the baby milk out of it.
Tony, he ain't got no more questions to ask me. No more.
Cordell like titties and ass.
You are special.
Because ain't nobody asked you of your opinion today, sir. How do you feel about it?
Me?
Yes.
About the question today, I think that well, first of all, it's news when I hear you all say that when you get to a certain level in your career, whether it's high school, whether it's college, or whether it's a pro, that the people, whoever they may be, they're directing you to go with the lighter skin, the light brights, the Caucasian, the mix, the biracials, because it looks good on your arm or more accepted. I like Legacy have athletic relatives who weren't the most attractive guys. We're talking about the question the other day, right there, Cordell. The question is on the bottom of the screen. Why every time that a black man is drafted to the NBA or NFL, he always has a Karen on his side, But I too, like I said, so I've experienced where I've had athletes in my family or friends that were athletes who weren't the most attractive or the most popular, although they were athletes. Not all athletes are pulling hoes or pulling the bad bitches. Because again, it's all about your personality and how you carry yourself. So you can be an athlete and be shy and not well spoken, and women are not necessarily attracted to that. Whereas you can be an athlete, and simply because you're an athlete, you tend to have a louder personality or more outspoken personality, and women are attracted to you. So yeah, I've witnessed where some athletes on the high school level didn't pull the girls. Girls didn't see them at all. Even in college, didn't pull them. Now that you done made it and got a pro contract, now you're in my face. Well, you didn't. It's the same face that was in high school, same face that was in college. Mm-hmm. But now because I got a bunch of zeros in my bank account, and I'm living high on the hill, or can afford to live high on the hill. Now you notice me, but you didn't notice me before. So I've seen it both ways, and I think it's sad and so crazy. But hats off to, like you said, those athletes who have the high school sweethearts that held in there and stayed with them and stood the test of time, because that's true love.
and that what else I agree with you, Tony. And it proves that it ain't that a lot of men, especially black males, it ain't that we get to a level and be like, oh, I just don't want a black woman no more. And I know Tay almost gonna jump on me, but I'm gonna say it.
I'm waiting.
Tony put his finger up. I'm trying to see what he's doing.
Oh yeah, I was gonna add something. I was gonna add to it too. Sometimes those guys who had those black chicks in high school and in college too, and maybe the ones who, like you said, did date black girls. But again, society and social media has put in their brains that now you got to go out and get an Instagram chick or Instagram model. So the chick you got visually, because remember, men are visual. So the chick you got, she may be good and she may have a good pussy, some good head, and she's been your girlfriend all along and your baby mama or whatever. But she's not an Instagram model. She's not a Cardi B. She's not a a Santana. She's not a Ariana Grande. She's she's not a Maya. So now you got to go out and get your Instagram model because now you can afford to have an Instagram model. So even if it costs you the Instagram model, oh well, you can afford it. So they go get this girl for eye candy purposes so they can flaunt her and say, I got a bad bitch, or I got an Instagram model, or I'm dating Miss So-and-so, who's also popular because of her Instagram. She got 2 million Instagram followers, and she's real popular on Instagram. So now you kind of got an Instagram model.
Can I piggyback off of that, Tony?
Sure.
Also, just like you were saying, like people was making fun of LL Cool J when it comes to his wife. Because LL Cool J is so fit and so, he's always been, even during the time he got a little chunky, but he came back, went back in the gym, got muscular again, whatever whatsoever. People, because of the fact that his wife has always been a little on the thick side, people like, oh my God, that's who you with? You still with her? That's his high school sweetheart. And they really loved each other.
And is.
Right, and really loved each other, and he even said he has never cheated on her because he really loves her. He didn't care the fact that she got a little. That might be what he liked. He might like a little donka-donk.
Extra cushion for the pushing.
Right, but people was making like that's what ruined D'Angelo and what's her name's relationship. Angie Stone, because people were like, how D'Angelo look like that and he with Angie Stone and she look like what she look like she not cute, she big, like how could D'Angelo, and that ruined their relationship because he started thinking that and he started cheating with the beautiful models and the pretty girls because people were saying, how D'Angelo, how you gonna be with Angie Stone? Ew, she not pretty.
He fell into the hype.
He fell into the hype.
Right. And that happens a lot. Sometimes people get, especially us guys, we get overwhelmed with
bullshit.
Body structure. We get overwhelmed by body structure and a level of women that we go from. Here it is, when I didn't have a dime, I was dealing with this level of women. But when I got money, now, and this is why I say we get blinded. Because when we get blinded is because we don't recognize that none of these women, these Instagram models and all of this, never had an eye for you at all.
Rob Kardashian. Black China, Rob Kardashian.
Look at like what I was saying about D'Angelo and oh Lord, I don't forgot her name just that quick. Angie Stone. She wrote some of the songs on his first album that made him famous. And
I wouldn't have let go of that.
She was there.
But Donella, but check this out. It ain't no different than the industry, period, because we all know, and Jill Scott has spoken about it. Kelly Price has talked about it. How Kelly Price has talked about it. As great as those women can sing, and that's what it should be about when it comes to signing an artist about music or rap. is your vocals and your lyrics. Kelly Price and Jill Scott both got approached and were told that as great as you guys sing, we need you to lose weight. Well, why do I need to lose weight? Because it's supposed to be about my singing. Because we're not just selling your vocals.
You're not marketable. You're not marketable.
Exactly. And so
sex sales.
So when you looking at that and you saying, damn, this is something that I gotta do in order for me to get here. And even though Jill Scott did it in her own time, Kelly Price told him she wasn't losing no weight unless she felt like losing it. And that's why Kelly lost a lot of endorsements and a lot of contracts, because she didn't want to do it because they wanted her to do it. So the same that these women are under when it comes to selling music, that sex sells, the same way that people look at you in the sports industry and say, okay, let's look at LeBron's wife. LeBron's wife is a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful woman, but she's considered to be an average beautiful woman because she don't flaunt her body like most women do who are Instagram models and things like that. So that's what people tend to get a little bit blinded by what the game want them to do compared to what's best for them. And I commend LeBron and anybody else that paid the course and married who they love, regardless of what. I like Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg been with his wife since they've been in high school, and Snoop Dogg has been in I don't know if you remember the young lady Superhead. Y'all remember Superhead? Superhead wrote that book where she did all her telltales of who all she done slept with and things like that. Snoop Dogg was in the book. But guess what? Throughout that, him and his wife still stood through the test of time. So I love the fact that.
But that's real. That's real life, not Hollywood.
But like Derek, like the relationship expert Derek Jackson, he let people blow his head up because he's muscular, he's chocolate, he's a good looking man, and his wife looks so plain. She wears glasses, and he let people hype him up till he cheated on his wife because people hyped him up. Oh, you so fine. Why you got a wife like that? You too fine. You so fine. Because every time he get on, even though he wearing clothes in his car, you can still see his pecs sitting up. His man titties sitting up all swole. And it was turning women's on, and so they kept saying, "Ooh, you should be with a supermodel. You too fine. Your wife's so plain." And he let that hype get in his head.
And you can't blame the hype though. He made his own decisions.
That's true.
Half of the relationships y'all see in Hollywood, they be fake. Because half of the athletes, they are just as gay as they want to be. The girl is just a prop, just to look good.
Truth.
So I don't know why y'all getting y'all panties in the bunch.
Kamara says, I witnessed it firsthand when these guys are recruited. The school has a welcoming committee that's there for whatever the athlete desires, and they have the funds to get them whatever they want.
Well, if they want to Karen, they're gonna get them a Karen.
Since we talk about athletes, I want to give a shout out to this young man. He been going to my church since before he was born, and he was playing for University of Miami, and he just got drafted by the NFL this week. So shout out to Amari Carter.
Yeah, that's what hey Savage. I coached Amari.
Yeah, man. His family been in my dad's church since my daddy been a pastor, and our family is real close. It's like my little cousin. So shout out to him. I'm so proud of him. Everybody's proud of him. And I promise you, he probably ain't gonna come home with no white girl.
Listen, he definitely his mama ain't gonna play it at all.
She ain't having that.
His mama grow up. Hold on, I watched Amari. We finna move on to. I watched Amari grow up from 5 playing out there at Wells Parks and Recreation. I watched him go and play at Dwyer. Him and my son played at Dwyer together. Not Dwyer, but guards together. And to watch him play in Miami, and all that. And he's not only just an athlete, he's smart as I don't know what.
Yeah, and let me tell y'all, he when I tell you he'll go to school down in Miami, he'll still come back to the church. Still, he's still a member, still love God, and I love that about him. We're very proud of Amari. We're very proud of Amari.
I just want to say, Tobias, what's up, there? He says, what's up, everybody? Tobias, make sure you hit that
Hey,
subscribe
Tobias.
button. Hit that subscribe button. Come on, say it, what?
What color are the girls you think they have on the Welcome Big Committee?
White.
Light bright.
That Christina Aguilera. I'm here to tell you that the athlete's mom has absolutely no say so in what happens in that bedroom.
No.
Come on.
Before we move, let me say this. Y'all ain't see, since we talking about the topic, Tony, there's also a clippage of a black dude. It's two of them.
A clippage.
Where it was a black dude who was sitting on getting drafted last year. And they get ready to call his name. He on one phone talking to the people, letting them know that he'll accept them. And his white girlfriend has his other phone where somebody texting him, and she leaning over looking, and she takes the phone out his hand like this here so that she can get it and try to see. And you see him look over at her and snatch the phone back out of her hand. No. Then you got another one where it was this big defensive lineman dude sitting on the couch, and he had his little white girlfriend right there. And as he talking to the people getting ready to sign him, she more into his shit. Then all of a sudden you just see this grizzly bear black woman just come and snatch her up off the couch and get her out of the way and say, "This his day, not your day."
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Hashtag Black Women Rock. We rock. We rock. Okay.
Well, let's move on, y'all. Appreciate it.
Dear ATL is a segment of the show where you, the viewer, can write in and tell us about what's going on in your life. And we will read your letter and respond to your letter live here on the air. So if you're experiencing relationship problems, best friend disputes, baby mama, baby daddy drama, marriage issues, church hurt, church issues, and many, many more, send your letters to theanthonybrown.show@gmail.com.
Y'all ready for the letter today?
Yes, ma'am.
Dear ATL show, I was married to a man for 5 years. While we were married, a car was purchased. The car was purchased in my name. Once we decided to get a divorce, I decided not to take the car back. We signed an agreement that a monthly payment would be made twice a month and on time. And we got the agreement notarized. And if the payment was not received, the car would be taken away. We are now officially divorced, and he has been late on almost every payment. I've tried not to be a nasty person because I'm not nasty. But what should I do? I've given him several chances. He does pay the car note, but it is never on time. At this point, I just want to cut ties. What should I do, ATL?
Wow.
Well, I would say, how long if I wish the person would have told how long he or she had the vehicle in her name, and
the vehicle is still currently in the person's name. It's still in the woman's name. The man just drives it and makes the payment.
Okay, well, if that person can go ahead, they can come to an agreement again. I think you can go back to the finance company and have the name switched or the title, whatever, switched over into that person's name and removed from the person who it initially was belonging to.
I say if the title is in your name and he keep being late, that's your credit looking jacked up. Go get your shit.
The wife's name is on the ex-wife's name is on the title.
Yeah,
if the wife gets the car back, she's just going to have the people come and repossess it.
Oh, so you might as well, the person might as well leave it with them because a late payment is better than a repo.
Right. The bill is getting paid. For me, if that person really want to get that dealt with, all you gotta do is just pretty much both of y'all go up to where the car is being, pretty much purchased from, and you can switch your name because if it's been longer than a year or two that person has had that vehicle. You can always switch names on the vehicle because you can give ownership to that person. Kamal say if she cares about her credit, she better take the car and stop the feelings.
Okay.
What that is? JW, whatever this gentleman's name.
Yep. Get the car back and sell it.
Right.
So what if the ex-husband is not giving the car back? See, that's a whole different set of problems.
There's no such thing.
Monica Cole say, go get it. That's your credit because you did let them know you don't care about me. I will be the repo for that day. See, by the car being in that person's name, the ex-wife, at any time that she feels that she wants to get the vehicle, she can go and pick it up.
Not if she don't have a key.
The police will make him hand it over. Or you might have to buy a whole new key.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. You can actually pay somebody. You can pay a tow truck to go to where the location of that vehicle, tow it back to that person's place of rep, to that whoever the ex-wife is, and drop it off at your house because that's your car. You're just allowing that person to drive it.
Right. Absolutely.
And once the car gets back in your possession, have the lock change.
All you gotta do is have the ignition switch changed up out of it, and that won't be no problem with the key.
Girl, put that thing in storage. Leave it at your friend or cousin house. Sell it, and you ain't gotta change none of that. He go play with the right person car, they gonna shoot his head off.
When the police run the car,
we talking about shooting somebody. God damn.
All her T-Savage do.
I just need you to know we live in good old Florida. And if they buy that car, they not gonna play with that dude if he come messing with that car.
According to the non-emergency number, because the couple was married, even though they're divorced, it would be a civil matter because they've been married before. So if the wife tried to go to the job and get the car back or get the key back and he refused, police couldn't make him get the key back, even though the car is in her name because they were married before. And it's now a civil suit.
Right. Well, if it's detrimental to that person's credit, which everybody,
the person doesn't care about the credit. They don't care about the credit.
Well, in the near future, everybody better be learning to care about their credit because everything is skyrocketing and everybody is basing everything from a 670 credit score. Even people that are on housing, when they get ready to go get a new place to stay, those people are running a credit check, and your credit got to be a 650 or better to get in anybody's property.
Kamal saying he won't get in the equation no more. No.
Let me tell you what to do. What you do is, I will go talk to my creditors, and I will tell them straight up, listen, I don't want to repo, but I need you to repo this car.
Right.
Even if you do a voluntary repo, it's still gonna go on your record as a repo. No matter how it go back in, it's going as a repo.
This is why I'm saying.
You're not listening. I'm not telling you to go into a repo. Go talk to somebody to help you with your problem.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, because from a notary point of view, I would say have the car repossessed and then list the car on like OfferUp or somewhere where they can try to sell the car. Either sell it outright for enough money to pay it off. So don't worry about it anymore, or get everything switched over into the new owner's name and out of the wife's name, so that that's one thing she don't have to worry about, and then the new owner will then take over the payments.
So the thing about that is when you try to ask somebody to put the car in somebody else's name, they want to do a credit check on them to see if they approve even to get the loan. So they don't just switch it because that's what you want.
Right, so, but it's gonna be based on the balance of the car, but not on the total value of the car. So if the car is worth $50,000, and let's say they paid on it up until now they only owe $20,000, they refinancing it based on the 20. So they're gonna real credit app on that person based on the balance, not based on the total.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But if they do repossess it, I know they're going to sell it and get what they can for it, take it off the balance, then the remaining balance will be what's owed.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just think that if you go talk to a creditor, I know if I couldn't do it, my angle would be to my creditor is, look, I was in an abusive relationship. I was fretful, even though we were at that time, and now that we've done a divorce, he took the car and hold on, this person J.W. Reed Jr. says it depends on the settlement of the divorce. She can get it back if the property isn't assigned to the ex-husband.
The husband want to sign nothing.
The car wasn't even in the divorce at all.
So that's why we're saying for that person that is even though it's a little difficult, but it ain't that difficult because, like I say, at any time you personally can go to the car dealership yourself. Monica say I'm going to get my car, park it in the front of my house, and I wish a motherfucker would.
Monica, see, I fuck with you the long way.
Monica need to stop taking your damn classes.
Monica, take my classes, babe. Don't listen to legacy, or you're gonna be stuck with a legacy. Take my classes.
Listen, Savage, y'all. By that car being in your name, you can go back to the dealership and tell them you misplaced the key and you need another copy of the key, and they'll give you a copy of that key, and you can go and get your car.
I can do you one better. 125. You could give a locksmith your VIN number, and they'll make you a key.
That too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just a criminal in the room. That's why I say fuck with me. Listen, if I date you, the first thing I do, I take a picture of your VIN. Because it's an app. If you stupid enough to get one of those push to start cars, baby, piss me off.
See,
piss me off.
Wick, I don't know how you got to be a strong man, Wick, to date Tiama. To marry that woman there,
you heard what he said. When it came to Tiama, man, I just knew what I was getting. But one thing about it, when I messed up, she done. I don't have no middle ground, and I don't know how to forgive nobody. I don't have forgiveness.
You sound like Tony.
And I be trying to learn, and y'all, I pray about it all the time, but I'm a person I hold a grudge. If I'm loyal to you, you fuck me over, bitch. I'm on it for forever.
It's a rap for everybody. It's a rap for that person, for their mama, for their kid.
Like when you fuck that raggedy ass bitch Becky, no, I'm good. Nigga, I was 10 toes down, now I'm 10 toes up.
Oh God.
Facts, and more facts.
It's facts.
Hope there was enough answers for the letter of the day.
I think the simple way to do it though is either one, if you got the VIN number like Tayama said, and then just have you a key made, or just go back to the dealership, tell them that you misplaced the key, you need them to make you a key for that vehicle. They will. And then whenever you're ready to go get your key, your car, you just go get your car, and that'll be the end of the day. Cause guess what? You can't steal nothing. You can't steal nothing that's your name it's on your name.
Hey man, I go bust the whole window. I jump in with a screwdriver when I see a bitch would put put
her in the bank, Tony. She's advocating violence and all types of stuff.
Somebody give her value, please. Somebody give her
How am I
value.
advocating violence on my own shit? Maybe that's the white man part of me when he said of slaves. How can I be breaking the law when it's my property? That is my property. My name on it, legit. You ain't giving me the key. Okay, I'm gonna bust the window. I can afford. I'll be to the junkyard in the morning. But either way it go, that car leaving with me.
And you can't do nothing about it because if it's your property, you can bust that window out if you want to.
Amen. That's why if you would have been in the bike office, you say, we need to go pull a move. Cause I'm with the shit.
You want that one? That's what you want, Savage?
Let me tell you, I'm with the shit. Because I know I can't go to jail. What you mean?
You want me to pump it up and slide in?
Ask me in the back office.
And on that note,
Dear ATL is a segment of the show where you, the viewer, can write in and tell us about what's going on in your life. And we will read your letter and respond to your letter live here on the air. So if you're experiencing relationship problems, best friend disputes, baby mama, baby daddy drama, marriage issues, church hurt, church issues, and many, many more, send your letters to theanthonybrown@gmail.com.
okay. Let's see what Monica had to say.
I know, right? I'm so scared of that lady.
Come on, this is what I deal with all the time.
Come on.
Get here.
Actually, Jamal, can I be?
Let me tell you.
Let me tell him, Thelma. Let me tell him. I thought the same thing, but then when I actually saw her face, she is actually a kitten, a purring kitten. So don't let all that roaring, that lion roaring get you. She's a purring kitten. She's one of the sweetest people you know.
I am bomb until you cross me.
Yeah.
Listen. Go ahead, Tony.
Cordell, are you still on the air? Let us know if you're still here because we're going to go back to your question that you asked earlier.
Also, Tony, I think Miss Remedies is just saying that she's sending comments and nobody's putting her comments up.
Let me go look.
Is she sending them on Facebook or YouTube? I'm noticing that none of the Facebook comments are. Oh, yes, they are. There's followers on Facebook, so they're coming up. The last comment I see from Remedy.
Right, babe? Tell him what he like. Yep, he like them chocolate.
I like women.
Boy, don't play with me. Go play with your kids. Don't play with me. Because I give these people all facts.
I like women.
I got receipts.
I like the pink in the middle. That's what I like.
Oh, that's the only time they can be light skinned.
Oh, Mr. J.
Listen, Brandon thought, I met a man the other day. You know, one of his first questions to me was, do I like women? What would you ask that to me? You trying to holler at me? Why is that even a question?
Let me tell you, I'll help you. I'll help you with that. All them piercings. Most women with all them piercings, they be about that life on licking that cat. What you mean?
Yes, that's why.
I had the mask on at first, so he didn't see them at first.
Did he ask you that before you took the mask off?
I bet you had on those big old hoops. Yeah, you scream, I'm a freak.
Oh my God! Do I really?
Core.
Oh, I gotta evaluate myself.
You do. You do.
Let me tell you, even in my baby prom pictures, you next to her all G. I'm like, listen, girl, you ain't in no rap video. You
I to work today. The dude said to me, talking about, I don't know what you got going on, but you looking extra sexy today. I'm like, oh shit, I got to tone it down for the job, and I was fully clothed.
And that is true, because Savage is one woman that don't like clothes. This woman wants to.
Let me tell you,
she want to live her best life. Remedy said, get these people to receipts because I'm tired of lecturing.
Okay, he know it's about the chocolate skin. He like females his color or darker. So y'all like bright.
I don't know what about. Listen, I don't know what about my demeanor says that I am a freak because I don't try to give those vibes. I just be myself.
Let me tell you, since I met you, and we was jits, your lips said, "Boy, I bet y'all can suck at me," and I was like, "That's my best friend. That's my."
Oh my God!
And let me tell you,
I'm just gonna tell all your business.
Listen, even in middle school, this girl knew shit that we wasn't supposed to know,
and wasn't doing none of it. Wasn't doing a thing, but looking at
wasn't buzzing the grape, and I know that.
I have a question for all y'all. Why is it that black women to date white men, but Matt, listen.
So why is it okay for black women?
Listen, nobody gets mad. I definitely don't. Because if you look at a show, I said it before. It's some black men out here that I wouldn't date to save my mama life. I be getting my flowers ready, girl. Let me kiss you and send you on your way. But when they get with a white woman and they have them babies be so pretty. So I be like, sis, we needed you to break this curse of his family. Look, so don't put that on my lap, because honey, I love that. And I can't say, oh, I don't like a white woman with a white man, because look at my light bright ass. It didn't come here for no reason. My family is rainbow skittled the hell out. So no, it's y'all black men. If y'all are dating white women and a black woman wave at y'all ass, y'all will look at a bitch like she stink. A bitch ain't looking at you sideways. Your ass is insecure because you crossed that line.
I watched a mixed couple at the Sunfest. There was a white woman and a black man, and they was playing music, and she was dancing. But you know how you be extra, you be dancing, trying to let everybody know this your man. What you say?
Are you reading this legacy? My boo is on my side. Game over for your ass.
It's cut off what I was saying.
Just cut off. I mean, so rudely. Just cut off everything that you Savage was saying.
It's okay. All right, it's okay.
What you say, T?
Nothing. Go ahead, babe.
No, I was reading what the girl put in the comment. Legacy. Remedy.
Savage, you said that the white lady was dancing extra to try to let everybody know
that he was hers. She was really doing the most. Like, very insecure, just doing the most. I just couldn't.
A lot of white women do that when they're around black. They do that.
You don't know what she probably done been through. With being with him.
Sometimes it's not insecure. Sometimes it's just letting other bitches know. It's like you and your man being in a room, and he walk out into the hallway and see another female, and she started talking to him, and then your female hear them out there talking and come out in the hallway. Honey, do you need anything? She's letting her know.
But see, I don't get that, because if I'm with a man, I'm not gonna let you know that I'm with him. He's gonna let you know.
He better let you know that.
He's gonna let you know. By him either grabbing on his ass, pulling me towards him, cause bitch, I don't have these problems, so I don't
know. Like Tony said, it's not necessarily insecurity. Whatchcalla has done that to me before. We went out to a club, and one of the go-go dancers walked up to me, was approaching me. Didn't even
what
get
is
to
a go-go dancer? How old are you?
No. They call go-go boys at the club. And so was walking up to me, and Tori automatically came and stood right in front of me and sat on my lap without asking the question. That's to say, he not gonna give you no tip. He not gonna talk to you.
Remedy, we on the same page, girl. Honey. Because if I gotta show my ass to act like I'm with you, honey, I'm finna show this ass to the next person, because honey, you not it.
But this is my thing with that. I'm not an insecure person at all. And I can go anywhere if I'm with my chick, and if she decide to go off and she knows somebody, a dude that she's speaking, I'm not finna go over there and get in the, hey, boo, you need something to drink? I'm not finna go grab her hand and hold her because she's a grown ass individual, and I have to have some form of, and she deserves to have some form of space and privacy to hold a conversation without me being in the midst of it.
Right.
Every conversation don't evolve around you to where because your significant other talking to somebody that you gotta go hear what the fuck going on. No, you don't have to do that.
You know, a girl did that to me one time. I was in the casino and I was sitting there and I was having a conversation with somebody. So as I'm having a conversation, we're literally like right there, our chairs are by each other and we're looking at each other. That motherfucker plopped her bald-headed ass in front of me, but with her head to my bite to talk to him. When I tell you, he made it his business to move her ass the way of where I was standing. And I was like, well, damn, if you his bitch, I'd be punching him in his shit. But I was like, I'm just a friend.
But those are people, to me, those are form of insecurities. If I'm out with my chick and she holding a conversation with somebody she know whether the guy, even if I'm there, I might walk past, but I'm gonna be over in that area. So if you look, I'm gonna be over there. And I'm going on about my business. That right there alone, I think that form of trust, that form of security to know the nigga that's talking to her, they'll say, well, damn, that's your dude. She gonna be like, yeah, he don't care about you talking. He's a boss. He don't have to worry about things like that.
Hey, look, unless it's your nephew Tyson, because he'll look right at you while he trying to take your bitch.
I want Tyson to grab them titties and that ass till I'll be there soon.
Hey, look. Think about what I'm talking about. He'll look you dead in your face.
Yeah,
he going after your chick. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Are y'all ready? And anybody that got tissue feelings, I suggest y'all leave the audience now.
Go down.
Got a blanket. Nearly 1 year after 2-month-old baby Kion Jones went missing, and his mother admitted to disposing of his body in the trash and his car seat. That mother, 39-year-old Vanya Boggs, was found stabbed to death in the same Benning Road home in Northeast where she confessed to WSA 9 1 year ago.
And took it outside and disposed of it in the trash. And that's what happened.
Early this morning, police say someone called 911 and hung up. Officers found Boggs dead and hours later charged 44-year-old Carl Jones, Kion Jones's father, with Boggs' death. Carl Jones never faced charges in Kion's disappearance, only Boggs, who told investigators she was high on PCP at the time she last saw her son. Court records indicate her story changed multiple times until she admitted to throwing the infant away after he was found unresponsive in her bed. Boggs was charged with tampering with evidence. Her trial was set to start in October.
I think she should have been locked up, and if she had been locked up, she'd have sobered up. And maybe, just maybe, her mind would have came back to her.
Many members of the Benning Road community are still reeling from the tragedy that has shattered this family.
It's awful. It really is. So I guess now with her gone, they ain't gonna never find the baby.
In Northeast, Colby Satterfield, WUSA 9.
I feel that we all should give that baby daddy canteen money. Cause that bitch need to be right where she at. He stabbed her to death. Cheers. I'm sorry. I don't even know how the fuck you could do it. Look at Tony live.
That's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
It's absolutely crazy.
Y'all, let's mute.
This is the moment 3 people find a newborn inside a garbage bag at this dumpster.
Their collective quick response to this emergency, including notification of 911, was absolutely pivotal in saving this baby's life.
Police say the trio was just going through the trash looking for anything of value. They called 911 after discovering the baby boy, who they say was there for about 6 hours.
When they heard what they thought was a baby crying, they thought it may have been a dog or a kitten, so they removed a black trash bag. They opened it and they saw that it was a human baby.
Surveillance video of a young woman tossing the black garbage bag into the dumpster and her license plate number led police in Hobbs, New Mexico to 18-year-old Alexis Avila.
She said she was not aware that she was pregnant until January 6, 2022, when she sought medical attention for abdominal pain and constipation. She further explained that she panicked, did not know what to do or who to call. She stated that she then cut the umbilical cord, wrapped the baby in a towel, and placed the baby inside a white trash bag containing some trash.
Avila has been arrested and charged with attempted murder and child abuse. Police are reminding folks of safe haven laws.
A person may leave an infant with the staff of a safe haven site without being subjected to criminal prosecution for abandonment or abuse if the infant was born within 90 days of being left at the safe haven site.
The baby was airlifted to a hospital in Lubbock, Texas for special care. In a statement to Inside Edition, the public defender representing Avila said, Alexis is barely 18 herself. Whatever happened is already a tragedy for her family and the community. As humans, we should practice compassion as we wait for the justice system to work. This is Inside Edition Digital.
Let me tell y'all, it's bad enough that she threw that baby in the trash, but the way she flung it in the trash, like it wasn't even a human.
It's like people forget you can take your baby to the fire station. You ain't got to do all of that. Remedy said she deserves everything she got coming to her. Monica said, I got $25 from him.
Girl, I am definitely putting some money on that man's books, on God. That'll be so much for me. I couldn't even imagine somebody killing my baby.
Video was really news because recently. Hello, we're back. Okay, we had a computer glitch. Sorry about that. Because recently in the news, the Roe versus Wade Supreme Court ruling from the 70s has been recently thrown, and the decision has been redecided by the Supreme Court, and the ruling has been changed. Now, the Supreme Court has stated that right now it's against the law for women to have an abortion, and that's a new federal law that's recently in the news. So we're going to talk about that, and I showed these two videos because things like this can happen more rampant now since this new ruling has been put in effect. And I think the only one or two ways that the women can have an abortion is they got to now say, "Oh, I was raped, or I was molested." So if you was raped or molested, let's say you're having consensual sex with your boyfriend unprotected, and wound up getting pregnant, but you don't want the child. So now you got to go lie and say that you was raped or molested. And now you got to tell who raped you. So I think, me personally, I think this new ruling or this new Supreme Court law was a way to put more blacks in prison and bars. Let's talk about it. What do you guys think?
You said exactly
First of all, I think I agree with
he excited.
Do I personally agree with abortion? I don't know if I do. But at the same time, I don't believe it's anybody's right to tell a woman what they can do, can and can't do with their body. It's their body. How am I to tell you what to do with your body? Like, that's your body. If you feel like you can't handle, but look at these situations that are happening because those women either can't handle the baby, they handle the
dick. They handle the dick.
Yeah, but still, I don't feel it should be legal, because everybody ain't gonna be raped. But I do believe that rape and molestation and incest should be the reasons for abortion. Yeah, I really do think those should be the main reasons. Like
You say you
now, if
believe
you
in
just
women?
lay down with Tommy and Timmy and Jimmy and Johnny, and you let them get it raw, then you just got to deal with the consequences that come after that.
But that's what the Supreme Court is basing this decision off of. That we cannot be condoning, and also a lot of states not only do they allow abortions, but they also federally finance it. That's why here in West Palm Beach you can go to a place right over off of 45th Street, almost in your third trimester, and pay damn near $200 and you can get an abortion. And if you don't have the money, the federal government has always, Parent Planninghood and all those programs have always found a way to pay for a cheap way of getting an abortion done. Because abortions are expensive. But these places here in West Palm Beach, you can go get an abortion done for under $200.
Oh wow!
This is what they're saying. Go ahead.
So basically, you can go out and screw all you want to have no consequences.
It was one lady that did more than 4 abortions less than a year. 4 abortions in less than a year. Come on, bitch, you dumb.
Talk about lettuce lips.
Nobody on this is against women having their rights to their body. But with having the right to their body, you need to have some rights to some condoms. You need to have some rights to some contraceptives. You need some rights to being able to keep your goddamn pussy hole from being open so much. Because with most people knowing that, I can go out here and sleep wrong with anybody I want to, all I want to, because guess what? Now I can go into Walgreens. Now I can go into CVS. Now I can go get a plan B. Meaning that man can skeet all he want to that night. And the next morning, as long as he take you by CVS and get you this morning after pill, you'll be okay. But why not just put on a rubber, and why not just use a contraceptive for a female, or get on Depo or birth control? Even though none of that is 99, none of that is 100%. It's being proactive because you don't want kids.
Right.
But just to say that, it's my body. If I want to let 1,000 men skeet off in me and I get pregnant, I should be able to go and chop this baby up inside of me. That's wrong.
It is wrong.
That's about as crazy as raising a goddamn pig for 9 months, feeding him. But guess what? That pig know eventually I'm gonna be butchered. So now you mean to tell me you can go out here and have sex all you want to and let men ejaculate inside of you as soon as you get pregnant? I don't want no children. But you have to understand that you allowing this to take place in your body could bring forth life.
Yeah.
So when do we?
I actually agree with Lex.
When do we say as a society that hold on?
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough, because guess what?
And I'm tired of my taxes paying for you to go and get 5 or 6 abortions. When you shouldn't let that nigga skeet up in you.
Let me tell you, I understand all that, but then y'all gonna have more of these cases with these stupid ass women throwing the baby. Because before we came on here, me and Legacy was going back and forth. It was a lady that threw her baby out the fucking window on the highway on I-10. She just threw the baby out on I-10. Like, girl, you couldn't find a better way to smother it with a pillow. Like, you did the most dramatic way of killing a bitch.
Hold on, Tay. Read it to Dunn.
And after a while, so many abortions will cause you not to be able to have to even have kids anymore. And I only say that because I know a person that did that, and she can't have kids.
Well, this one chick, I don't know if it's one chick, but the man was literally stressing a person doing more than 4 abortions, because I guess if they match you on paying for an abortion, you sign over, like, you don't have privacy to that abortion because they paid for half of that abortion. This one lady has an account of 4 abortions in a year. So, bitch, that's like every 3.5, every 2.5, 3 months you pregnant.
All I know is I've been pregnant one time and never had an abortion or miscarriage. That's all I know. That's all I know. That's all I need to know. I feel like it's a woman's right to choose what she wants to do with her body.
It's woman's right,
I don't think it's right to continue to get it pregnant and continue to have abortions.
Yes.
At the end of the day, but at the end of the day, that's their choice.
But hold on, Savage. Based off of just what you said, 99%. Let's just be realistic. 75% of the time, these women that are having these kids or having these abortions, you're already as a working class citizen. Especially in the Black community, you are already financially taking care of them because they're drawing food stamps, they're drawing cash assistance, they're drawing Medicaid. So you're already taking care of them. So if we're going to talk about Roe versus Wade, a lot of people don't understand that in Roe versus Wade, they based their decision to rule in favor of the lady who took the state of Texas to the Supreme Court. They based the decision to go with the woman, in agreement with the woman, based off of the fact of the 14th Amendment, which gives every citizen the right to privacy. And they're saying that the woman's body is her privacy. But like Tayama say, when you go to allowing other entities that is sponsored by government to have to take part in payment of you getting an abortion, then there is no privacy because you allow someone else to federally fund you killing a kid. So that's the only ruling that they was able to base, giving that lady the right to the Roe versus Wade win. And people are tired of it because the vast majority, you're talking about 4 abortions in 1 year. You're talking about an abortion without the assistance is about $1,200, depending on how far along you are. Because every trimester, the price go up because the fetus, the zygote, the zygote turns into a fetus, the fetus turns into an infant, so on and so on. But by the third trimester, you can go and see what your child is, what life is going to be, what features and things. And women are able to have abortions up into the 3rd trimester. The ruling that Roe versus Wade based this off of was, we're going to give women the right to their privacy. We're going to rule in your favor. But with that, we're going to put some stipulations on you having abortions. One is, in your 1st trimester, if you decide to have an abortion, the government has no say-so in it. In your 2nd trimester, if you trying to get an abortion and your reason for getting an abortion is not based off of rape, child molestation, Monica say that machine done turned up the cat. I guess you meant tearing up the cat. Now walls ain't no good at all.
Good Lord.
So now thank you, Monica. So let's say this. So now you got these people in your business. The 2nd trimester, the government can get involved. You can't get an abortion without the government knowing, okay, did you get raped? Did you get molested? Is it incest? Or is this life-threatening to your physical life?
Right.
If it ain't those things, then the government can say, no, you're not having an abortion. Then the 3rd trimester, the federal government can permit it, period, saying that you have brought a life and we're definitely not going to condone this. We have to understand that responsibility with you being a woman, saying you want your women's rights, saying that you want to have privacy to your body, saying all this and that, then what you need to do is invest in condoms.
Or swallow the babies.
Or swallow the babies. That's right. Tell them to take it out and put it down your throat. They all go. All the eggs.
By then it's too late because you can still get pregnant from that free stuff.
So guess what? I remember a man told me one day, I was like, my brakes are squealing. My brakes are squealing, right? Let me know that I need new brakes. So the man pulled up behind me at the store. He says, son, your brakes squealing. I like, yeah, I'm gonna get to it. He say, don't you know it's cheaper to go spend them $50 on your brake and get your car working right than it is for you to run into the back of somebody and now you still got to get your brake fixed and fix some other people's shit. So it's so much cheaper for you to invest in birth control and not have to pretty much run into that situation.
Right.
But you want privacy. Okay, you want privacy? Then get your ass off of food stamps. Get your ass off of cash assistance. Get out there and become a productive paying citizen. And I'm not talking about people. I'm just talking about anybody in general who feel like that it's okay for a woman to keep butchering her cooter hole because she like keep inserting dick inside of her and don't want it to be pulled up out of her.
Oh my God, I can't believe I fully agree with Jesus must be coming back in 2 days. I'm telling y'all.
See, I gotta go for the women. Sometimes it be just too good to get up. Don't
put
it in
Put it in your throat.
I don't know because sometimes.
Listen, he said all my shit, so I gotta act like him. I don't know.
Put it in the back of your throat. Then you ain't gotta worry about it. Put it in your throat.
I be like, squeeze on my titties.
Now y'all see what I was talking about? But shit,
you just look like come on, that's that freak. That's that freak.
I am so innocent. I'm like a virgin for the very first time. I don't know what y'all talking about.
You know what?
My daughter finna be 18. I ain't got none of 18 years.
Let me tell you, this girl almost made me turn on this camera.
That's a missionary freak.
Yeah, missionary freak. She saved on Sundays and a freak Tuesday through Saturday.
I'm saved the rest of the time too now. I just ask for forgiveness now. Let's be clear. Say it, D-Lo. Say it, my brother. Huh?
J.W. Reed Jr. said, say it, D-Lo. Say it again.
Yeah. Make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Yes, please hit the subscribe.
J.W. Reed Jr., sir. What's your opinion on it? For those that's in the comments paying attention, please drop your comments in there. We want to read them out loud and see what you think about it. I mean, we're going to definitely have our opinions on it, but we definitely would like to hear what our constituents out there in the ATL world, ATL land got to think about this. Cordell Nance, Miss Paula, everybody.
And then there's another. Can I say this? The thing about it, the Republicans always talking about, oh, the unborn babies. Oh, we want to save the children. We don't want abortions. Oh, they're killing aborn babies. So you mean to tell me that you think that abortion is against God? But when you read in the same Bible that I read, how many times did God himself kill many children and sliced them up, took them out the womb, killed them when they came out? So no, you're not worried. No, come on. The children of Israel, he said, if you don't have the blood, when they were in Egypt, if you don't have the blood under the doorpost, I'll pass over you, but if you don't have the blood.
Okay, I do remember that. Okay.
He killed babies, a bunch of babies, kids, firstborn, killed them all.
It's only okay for God to kill them.
It's only okay for God to kill them, right? You can't do it. You can't do it.
Then the state's gonna say, well, his ways are not our ways.
His ways and his thoughts are not our thoughts. Oh, praise God. But no, the thing of it is no, it's not a religious issue. They're trying to make it a religious issue. Because when the kids get here, y'all don't want to help. Y'all want to throw them off on the system. Y'all don't want to feed them. Y'all don't want to clothe them. So you're not really that worried about them.
D-Lo.
I mean, okay, if you make a mistake one time and get an abortion, a certain situation, it's understandable. If you continue to do it, it means that you don't care about yourself or your body. That's true. That's true, Remedy. That's true. Jay Reed said it's a woman's choice, and there is pros and cons to both. Saying it, but I still believe that the decision shouldn't be be overturned. Now I say that too. I don't think Roe versus Wade should be overturned, but I just believe there should be some limit of getting a bunch of abortions.
But
I think it should be the government has no program to fund it. That's
Right.
what I believe.
Right.
Yeah.
If you're grown enough to go out there and get it, be grown enough to get up that money. Or
He's grown enough to get that money.
be ready to deal with them 18 years of consequences.
Right.
Right.
But listen,
Yeah.
Remedy said something that I think would have been something that they should be able to consider to make it okay to be on even playing field. I think it should be the system in place, even if the government is gonna, fund it to a degree. Since it's women's rights, that you should be allotted one abortion. That is considered your choice, and everything else has to be emergency. Hold on, Monica say, Legacy, let me find out you work in the office because you know too much on this shit. Listen, I don't work for them people. But I think it should be, if you want to just be considerate of both parties, that every woman should be allotted one abortion, that the government, okay, we got you. Okay, you was young, this may help you, this might be a learning experience for you, and you want to go on and get your degree. You're not really prepared for a child yet, financially or mentally. And they say, okay, you can come in and get this one, and your name be entered into a database. Now, the next time you talk about abortion, the answer is no. Because you already knew what it was the first time you was out there letting somebody skeet in your box like that. And you went and did it again.
You let them skeet in your box again.
You don't let somebody reach in your box.
They let that hose loose. Oh yeah.
Not the hose loose.
They let that hose loose, and they gave you all that creamy milk. Yeah.
Not the creamy milk. So what do you think about that as a what would we call that? Meeting in the middle. What would you think about that being presented?
I think that's excellent.
I disagree. I disagree. I'm thinking they should have only two options. Either one, do I need assistance from government, and then they're involved.
Okay.
Or I don't need assistance from government, and if it costs $200, I go my $200 out of my paycheck. Let's get it done. Boom, it's done. And
it's only $200 if the government help you.
Right.
Other than that, you round off to during that $600. But depending on the trimester.
But what I'm saying is whatever it costs, if it's $1,000, if I don't want the government involved, I pay my $1,000. Boom, I'm done. It's like feeding your children. Do you want food stamps? Do you want the government in your business? Or do you don't want food stamps and you use your cash and go to the grocery shop?
Now guess what? With you saying that, big bro, how many people receive food stamps? How many people say, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, I'm gonna take me food stamps? So that alone lets you know just how far removed people are from that. What you say, I think that's a great option. What you said, I think that is a great option. And Jay Reed said, let's look at it. Let's look at this from a different perspective. What is China doing about limiting the amount of kids per family? You can only have two
kids per family.
Yep. 2. And China is the largest growing race of people on the planet. Chinese are the fastest growing race of people on the planet. They have the largest land army on the planet, which is over 1 billion. That's ground troops. And you can't have more than 2. If your wife get pregnant the 3rd time, if you got 2 boys and a girl, you got 2 boys and your wife pregnant with a girl, you got a decision to make. Either you finna give one of your kids to somebody in your family that don't have kids and that'll be their kid, or one of them boys gotta die.
I won't be going to China no time soon.
He said, I think it's 3 kids per family now.
I'm gonna look it up, Jay Reed, and I'll let you know. If you got time, Google it and see for me, read it. But I think it's
Hey
2.
Siri, what is the limit of children that people can have in China?
Okay, I found this on the web for what is the limit of children that people
3
can
children.
have in China. Check it out.
3 children.
But I think either way, giving somebody, and even with that, I think even if those options were in play, women wouldn't even want that. They would have an argument saying, "No, you still telling me what to do with my body." Come on, baby, it's called a compromise. Because right now the law says you can't do it. But what the federal government did do is when they overturned it, they left the discretionary decision to each state. If your state says there's no abortion, you can't go to another state and use your Georgia ID to have an abortion, knowing that the Georgia law says that you can't have an abortion. You can't cross over. Right now they're doing it, but you don't supposed to be able to come over to another state to get that done.
Oh Lord,
now
I know what's next. I know what's coming next. You already know what's coming next.
What's that?
After abortion, you know what's coming next.
Y'all niggas finna go to jail.
Coming next. You know that's coming next.
What?
They gonna try to overturn that. That's coming next. I feel it.
What you talking about? Overturn what?
Same-sex marriage.
Same-sex marriage. I already know that's gonna be the next thing on the Republican agenda. If they trying to overturn this, they're gonna try to overturn that.
Roe versus Wade has been being reviewed every year, trying to get overturned since 1973, and we're here in 2022. So it don't just happen that fast. It takes something, like right now. I'm gonna tell you what's happening. For me, this is a Democratic ploy to be able to keep the Democrats in power, because you got to understand, Joe Biden had just went out today stating he's against what the Supreme Court ruled, and you got to also remember now. I think it was I think it was 7-2. That
6-3. It was a 6-3 ruling.
6-3 split. But guess what? Joe Biden, the lady, J.W. Reed Jr. say, then followed by interracial marriage.
Interracial marriage is right. They coming for it all, J.W. Reed. They coming for next. They gonna come for gay marriage. Then they gonna come for interracial marriage. They coming for it.
Well,
the Supreme Court coming for it all.
All of those things may be revived, but it won't happen in our lifetime.
Okay.
It won't happen
and
in
anyway,
our lifetime.
I ain't got to worry about it because I'm grandfathered in. We was married before
if they allow the grandfather in, they may just say they don't honor them no more.
Yeah, a lot of times they remove the grandfathering.
Right.
You ain't got to worry about that no time soon, Donald. But it'll take you about 60 years. You good to go. You'll be out here in cold.
Oh yeah, I'll be coaling in the ground by then. Yeah, coaling in the ground by then.
They gonna go ahead and bury. They gonna go ahead and bury you and your significant other right on top of each other. You can still be together.
Don't do that.
You gotta just be serious. These people are doing what they want to do, and right now I just think that this is set up to get another Democrat back in office, because all they're gonna argue is this. People don't realize that women outnumber men in the United States. I think it's either 12-1 or 10-1.
Yeah, 10-1.
If
10 to
women,
1.
watch here, when the election comes, if this ain't changed, whoever argued in marriage about changing what the Supreme Court just ruled on, that's who you gonna get elected in the office. So if you're a Republican talking about you ain't trying to revive that, the Democratic person finna come in there and, I promise you I'm gonna do all I can. I'm gonna go in there and turn over what the Supreme Court say. That's who gonna get all the women votes.
Yeah, because Biden is not running again. He even said it. He done. He old as hell. Biden dead though. He not riding. He not running again. He had death though, and he about to slip on the banana pills. Shit,
Y'all is a mess.
Biden ain't running no more. And I don't think Kamala wants to run. I don't even think she's not interested in running.
I think people, once they get that seat, unless you somebody like the Bushes who have a lot of oil and companies built over in the other countries and stuff, that money and those private sectors where you are allowing other companies to go work up under your shell and make you money.
Yeah.
Everybody else, Joe Biden, them, they ain't making that type of money like that because they ain't really, locked in like that. But you talking about, I think a lot of people don't understand. I remember watching Barack when he first got in office. Barack had the smoothest baby black hair.
That man was fine. Then he came out as our grandpa.
8 years. That 8 years told him apart.
Listen, when Barack left there, Barack was almost in a cane. That joke ain't no joke.
Look at what it did. Look at what it did to Clinton. Clinton went in there. Clinton had brown hair. Clinton went in there with brown hair. When he came out of the office, Clinton had a heart attack, stroke. They wore that man thin. Women didn't vote for Hillary. Women voted for a womanizer. They sure did come off. Vote, and I couldn't understand that. How could a woman vote for a man that say I grab pussy? That's what I do.
What there was, Kamal, is because America is not ready for a woman to be in control. Because even biblically and spiritually, it says a woman shall not lead.
Right. Mm-hmm. Definitely. And if you go read the book of Art and War, it says to have a woman at the head of your country is a sign of weakness for that country. That's why you may have a few countries like England that got.
Well, you know what? You can't say that because Margaret Thatcher, that was a hard bitch. Margaret Thatcher was the Prime Minister of England, and Margaret Thatcher didn't play. She didn't play with men, women, nobody. Margaret Thatcher didn't give a shit.
But let's look at the overall. Everywhere you go is pretty much ran by
the Iron Lady. She was called the Iron Lady.
Yeah.
She didn't play. She did not play.
That's one woman, Darnell.
That's one.
Oh. What
excuse me. Wait a minute.
The Chancellor of Germany. The Chancellor of Germany. She ain't no joke. The Chancellor of Germany is not a joke.
But she's not.
Angela Merkel. Angela Merkel don't play. She don't. She's the Chancellor of Germany.
We're not saying that. We're not saying that they don't have them. We're just saying if you look at the overall ratio.
Right. Because now you've only said women.
But let me tell you, y'all talk about these strong men. Y'all get a prick on y'all finger, y'all cry like a bitch.
The former Prime Minister of Jamaica, she wasn't no joke. Marsha, I forgot her last name. William Simpson. She was the Prime Minister of Jamaica for many years and kept getting voted back in. Until she retired. She was a strong Prime Minister of Jamaica. Strong woman. So, yeah. I know my women's history.
We're not saying that.
Where were you doing the March during Women's History Month?
Huh?
Where were you doing month of March during Women's History Month?
He was working.
Exactly. Okay.
I plead the fifth.
He put his own self in timeout.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. No question. No answer. No answer. No
But
answer.
you know, this is what I'm gonna say on that. I think it's time that we do have a woman at the head. She can't do no worse than what
these men have done. Yes. And she sure can't do no worse than Trump. Jesus God, anybody, a can of paint can do better than Trump. Shit.
Hold on.
We like elect can of paint.
What we not finna do is talk
Oh
about
Lord.
made show that I had unemployment when my job furloughed me because of COVID. We're not gonna disrespect Trump in front of me.
Oh, I don't give a shit. I just
Fuck
make them
you and Trump.
in front of you. Fuck Trump. Fuck the pussy he slid out of. Fuck his people. Fuck everything about him. There. And I said it. And you have been officially gathered. Thank you by me and Tam. You've been gathered. Thank you.
D-Lowe's Notary Service. Don Allen Lowe is your personal notary public, serving the Dallas area. You can call 214-962-8275, or you can call the office at 682-200-9345. If you have any other inquiries, you can email dlownotaryservice1@gmail.com. Once again, that's D-Low's Notary Service. Don Allen Lowe is your personal notary public. Any notary duties that you need done, he will be able to get it done. D-Low's Notary Service. Check it out.
Yeah.
Just want to remind everybody that D-Lo is an awesome notary public being mentored by yours truly.
Yes.
Texas area.
Of course.
Wonderful job. For those of you that's in the West Palm Beach area, reach out to me. And I'm Anthony Brown. I'm a notary public in the West Palm Beach area. My website is notarypublicwpb.com. I also do ink fingerprint. Soon to be doing live scan fingerprint. Reach out to me. Again, that's notarypublicwpb.com. Or you can call me at 561-768-3710. And not only do I do the notary and the fingerprinting, I also do general power of attorney, living will, and designation of healthcare surrogate for you that have elderly or older parents. So reach out to me again. That's Anthony Brown in the West Palm Beach, Palm Beach County area, and I have about 4 other notaries that I also mentor. So if I'm not available, I can get you somebody. And of course, don't forget to reach out to Auntie Adrian, who's a frequent flyer here on our show. For stylish prescription glasses, go over to www.doocheme.com and use your promo code Auntie A and receive 15% discount. What are you waiting for? Order yours today.
And she do be wearing some stylish glasses too. I love her glasses.
And Savage.
Oh, come out and say, did that trick man to just praise Trump? Because he got to check what is wrong with you, dude. Get him together, Kamal. Gather him, Kamal. Get him. Gather him.
I'm gonna be in the front of the rally.
You gonna have your truck 2024.
So when I throw my soup can, it's guaranteed to catch that forehead. Okay.
So you gonna be at the Trump 2024 rally?
Okay.
You gonna be sitting there, I'm proud to be an American. At least I know I'm free.
Hey, let me tell you, and his mama gonna be right there with the best switch he ever seen.
Okay.
The biggest switch. The biggest switch. No, she gonna have that switch that she tied other small switches together and made one big. Yeah, that big heavy switch. That's the switch she gonna have. Yeah.
If you don't get your ready.
Hey, that is my mama for real.
Oh, Remedy say, damn, Legacy ain't nobody on your team tonight except for Monica. Oh.
Listen, I've been always by myself, but they on my team in real life.
That is true.
Nah, not with no Trump.
No, not with no Trump.
He gonna lead your ass down the path of lynching.
Of death and destruction.
Don't y'all do that. I have my own privacy right.
Okay. and when you probably see your ass and you wind up at one of those rallies, you remember on Low Down Dirty Shade when the man was running behind the car?
Yeah.
Okay, Logan, you know.
Okay, dude.
Listen, I'm finna get with Trump so that when he get reelected, he find a spot for me in his cabinet.
Okay.
You're gonna be his nigger advisor.
What?
You're gonna be his
new Omarosa, right?
Now Trump gonna cut you up and put you in his literal cabinet.
Okay, I'm tired to tell you.
Cause you see y'all ain't heard from Diamond and Silk no more. What did happen to Diamond and Silk? Where did he put?
For real?
Why they heard about him no more?
Cause he done put them in his suit. That's what he did. When he lost, he cut they black asses up and talk about Diamond and Silk. I said no, bitch, y'all ain't Diamond and Silk. Y'all polyester and linen. Oh, that's really your name. Your name not Diamond and Silk. Your name is polyester and linen.
A mess.
No, excuse me. Polyester. No, linen is good. Hold on. Your name is polyester and your sister's name is Rayon. That's what the fuck y'all name.
I'm done.
Listen, on that note, we appreciate everybody who came out. Done out of you crazy and participated in the show tonight. We appreciate what I think is
JW Reed.
Yeah, Mr. Reed.
Monica.
Miss Monica, Miss Remedy, Miss Paula, and everybody else that didn't have any comments.
Hey,
Mr. Jamal.
Hey, see, somebody said they gonna come paint Black Lives Matter on your car.
Hey y'all, from Real Talk. We just want to just thank y'all for coming out and listening to us and our viewpoints. This was a tough one tonight because we can see from both sides.
Right.
To those women that are out there that you out here making babies and deciding to chop them up. There's other things that you can do with the babies. You can go ahead and do it because you conceived it, and there are plenty of women out here and fathers that can't conceive would love to take that child and raise them because they can't.
I got two over here for you. What's up?
What, Mr. D-Lo, you can find me. You can find me at apostledelo@gmail.com or www.dlorazzledazzle.com or Twitter Apostle D-Lo or IG Apostle D-Lo or Facebook Don Allen Low, TikTok and YouTube D-Lo Productions. And just for business purposes only, now I'm also starting not just D-Lo's notary service, also Anointed Hands printing and commercial company. You can call at 214-962-8275.
Appreciate you, D-Lo, for coming out and doing your thing tonight. It was great having you. My sister, Miss Savage One, the crazy one. Let them know how they can reach you, baby.
IGT Savage 1000, Facebook, all your Drayton Birds, TikTok at T_Savage 100, birdsaudia@gmail.com.
Don Allen, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you to cause she always normally is here. We're gonna give a shout out to Miss Juicy Cake. Let them know how they can reach her. Don Allen, go ahead and read that.
All right, Juicy at www.enliventoyou. That's www.enliventoyou or Facebook Nicole First, or for business purposes only 202-677-5469. IG at Miss Beautiful, Homeopathic Healing, TikTok at Miss Juicy Cake, email winning at severe.com. That's Miss Juicy.
All right, Miss Cakes. Wish you was here today. We're gonna go ahead. Oh yeah, Don Allen, go ahead and read Miss Adrian. She's here too. Well, I don't know why she didn't come on today.
Facebook, you can find her at Adrian Willoughby. IG, Sweetie Peach 70. TikTok, Adrian Willoughby Willow 3. YouTube, Real Talk From My Kitchen to Yours, and email Real Talk From My Kitchen to Yours at gmail.com. That's Auntie Adrian.
We appreciate that. The boss lady, bring her out, Miss Tayama, sweet Tyson Mama.
Hey, you guys can reach me at Facebook at Tayama Copeland. You can reach me on Instagram, Tayama01. That's it. And you can find me on the ATL show Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays.
9 p.m. Y'all can call her too.
You sure enough can. I want y'all to know, listen. I'm going to tell y'all my girlfriend's name. Her name is Alma. Y'all call me. That girl will fuck y'all up, flat y'all tires, and she about that life. She got a new car and she will pull up. So call me at your own risk.
Wow.
You heard me, Tana Bay, right? Because she is in the audience, just so y'all know.
We heard you. We heard you.
Okay. Long as y'all heard me very well.
Let's just bring the boss man, the one that the one who give us this great platform to be able to say our views and things like that. Make us. I mean, for me, definitely it makes me feel more alive to be able to get on here with my sisters and brothers and do this thing right here. The one and pain in my ass, Mr. Anthony Brown, come to the stage, boss.
My name is Anthony Brown. You can find me on all social medias. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at The Anthony Brown Show. You can also find my Facebook page is Anthony the Writer. Please follow that page as well, because I'll be sharing a lot of information on there real soon in the weeks to come. And wholeheartedly, I live by it, and I wish you would as well. My saying is you got to grind until you shine. And for business purposes, please give me a call at 561-768-3710.
All right. And y'all know who I am. I am Mr. Legacy the Great, the one and only. You can reach me. One day he's gonna put it up on the screen.
You don't know your information?
Bro, I don't have to know it. Everybody's on the screen. Put my shit on the screen, sir.
Legacy, what do I say?
My bad,
don't give my mama too much.
My bad.
Thank you.
Legacy Great.
All right.
Facebook, you can reach me under Dream Williams. Also, you can reach me on YouTube under Antonio Williams. My email address is legacyunlocked@mail.com. Business purposes only. Hit me up at 229-630-7614. In closing tonight, I know some people gonna be hot, but I'm gonna say it anyway. That's what I do.
Oh, it's about Tayama, because Tayama said that's her girlfriend. She said Remedy is lucky.
She knows, and I'm lucky too. Thank you, Boo.
Can I close out?
I don't know, because you sound like a whole hater right now. Can you?
Close out.
Don't make me put my son on this podcast to straighten Uncle Legacy.
Yes, Ty.
Don't do it. But yeah, I'm going to say this. Ladies, nobody wants to violate your privacy. Just keep your privacy to yourself, and therefore nobody won't have to be invading your privacy. Keep a condom in your pants, in your purse.
Yes, sir.
Or drink the milk.
And don't be putting these brothers in jail.
ATL, ho!
ATL, they're back.
It's my time again.
Anthony, Tioma, T7, Legacy. They're back. They're the best. Let's get it. Season 2.
I'm the best. said this shit, that's fact. Y'all, and there's only one reason that I came back. I'm here to set the fucking record straight. Okay, I'm the best you other cats just fell the way. First off, ain't no beef with the spitters in my city. But if it comes with 28, man, shit get gritty. I'm shitty. Yeah, I shit on rappers. Either dead on the scene, since you wanna be actors. Just the message. I'm talking over hills and plains. The schools are feeling foggy. I'll be patiently waiting. It seems y'all forgot who really runs the throne. Screaming y'all number one, just because I was gone. See, ain't no stopping me now. I'm on the move. I'm on against team. Must be you ready to lose. The game, the street, the throne is took. This the message. Hope it leave you from the rapper. Sure. Yeah. The message. So y'all know. Yeah. The monster is back. And I'm at my spot.
ATL, ho.